The internet can't decide if this director, who goes by Lucifer Valentine, if he's the greatest horror director of all time, or if this man is actually hurting people, but because these movies are marketed as fictional horror movies, he's never gotten in trouble for his crimes. This is a huge mystery on the internet that has still never been solved because the director is completely anonymous. So, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to solve it. But the deeper I searched, the stranger it got. I found fan pages that weren't run by fans, actors that were just disappearing, and I've been threatened that if I release this video to the public, bad things will happen to me. But I'm releasing it anyways. Here's the story of the dark side of Hollywood you've probably never heard of. Most people found out about this director, Lucifer Valentine, through a viral internet challenge called the Disturbing Movie Iceberg.
Welcome back to the Disturbing Movie Iceberg.
The most disturbing movies iceberg. The lower you go, the more disturbing the movie.
On the surface are pretty common horror movies, such as The Exorcist or the Saw franchise. But as you go deeper down the iceberg, the films get darker, weirder, and way more messed up. And at the very bottom of the iceberg is Lucifer Valentine. And even though this is what his movies look like, everyone who attempts this viral challenge always says the exact same thing.
There is no way that somebody is watching this from start to finish unless you've got serious issues.
There's no way that a sane person is watching this full film.
Now, if you're unaware who Lucifer Valentine is, he's the director for some of the most notorious and most messed up films to be ever made.
I don't know about you guys, but when I hear this, all I can think is, how the heck are these movies so disturbing? Everything in this Disturbing Iceberg challenge is, I mean, yeah, it's disturbing stories, but it's all played by actors. All of the gore is supposed to just be special effects, so, I mean, how disturbing can these movies really be? Well, my friends and I decided to find out and host a Lucifer Valentine movie marathon. Let's watch the movie. But none of us were prepared for what we were about to watch.
You let me know when this part's over. I don't think I can watch this anymore.
And shortly after, Lydia and I were the only ones left. Oh, it's just me and you, Lydia. I shut off my computer because I literally couldn't take it anymore.
I still have an uncomfortable face right now because you just have it paused on like the most insane photo right now.
These movies definitely aren't for us, but I was surprised to see that there's actually a huge fan base behind Lucifer Valentine and his movies.
Now, I've been a fan of Lucifer Valentine for many years now. It was fast-paced, it was creative, it was dirty, explicit, fucked up, and truly scary in the end. Like, very suspenseful in the end.
It's actually one of my all-time favorite horror movies.
I love these movies.
These movies are awesome.
Lucifer Valentine does a great job.
And people seem to love just how realistic these movies are.
The gore effects in this movie are fantastic.
The gore is absolutely incredible. Very real.
These, like, gore effects? Dude, I don't know who he gets to do the gore, but dude, that blood and gore looks super uber realistic.
So realistic that there's actually a big conspiracy theory online that says, what if these aren't actually actors, but he's really torturing people and just passing off his fiction so he doesn't get in trouble?
Things that are happening in this movie, I'm pretty sure are real events.
When things happen in this movie, they're real.
So to shut down these conspiracy theories, Lucifer Valentine released some behind-the-scenes footage showing the actors.
Tell everyone out there, you're acting.
That is acting. I'm scared by the fact that it looks so fucking real.
But a lot of people just aren't believing these videos, so now the internet is completely divided. One half thinks this is the greatest horror director of all time, and the other half thinks that this director is actually torturing his actors. But here's what I think. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, the acting's pretty good, if it is acting. So, are these movies fiction, or are these movies real? I'm gonna find out and finally put an end to this giant internet debate. I pulled out my computer, and right away I saw that when you Google Lucifer Valentine, you don't find much. He has an IMDb page, but it's pretty blank. His Rotten Tomatoes page also has no information on him. I spent all day researching him, and I can confidently say that there is not a single picture of this director online anywhere. However, I did find that I'm not the only person looking for Lucifer Valentine. There's a Reddit page full of hundreds of members dissecting every frame of his movies, trying to find any clues that could lead to who this guy really is. But after years of searching and thousands of posts, this group was never able to find him. The latest post in this group says, "I come and go with researching him. Every lead I follow goes to a dead end." And this was posted a year ago. It's like everyone has just given up. But I didn't understand, why is it so hard to find this guy? So I messaged one of the most active members in this group to see if I could find out, why is it so hard?
We kind of hit a wall where we didn't know where to get more information. We didn't really know what to do. At the point where my research on that was I don't know what to do unless something else comes out. You know what I mean?
But after spending all day on this Reddit page, it seemed like everyone was missing such a big puzzle piece. The actors. What if instead of trying to find Lucifer Valentine directly, we find one of the actors and trick them into telling us who Lucifer Valentine is? So I made a Reddit post to see if anyone could track down any of the actors or actresses. But it turns out the Reddit group has already thought of trying this.
Jacqueline, she's dead from what I was able to find. So there's two people in his circle that are deceased. And they're two of his biggest stars, which is really tragic and strange.
The two lead actresses that would know this director are now dead. Was found shot to death inside a car. And all of the other actors seem to be completely anonymous, but the group was able to get a hold of some of them.
Based off talking to a couple of the other actresses, they were really scared of him. They were given some, money. They were kind of paid off. They were silenced with what he had done and what he was continuing to do. I think people are scared of him because he's remained anonymous, but he does have a lot of power. And I think that makes him dangerous. And I think that really influences a lot of people to not move forward with talking about him.
But I did end up finding two actresses in his movies that weren't the ones being tortured, but were actually the ones doing the torturing.
The biggest additions to the film is that it stars Jen and Sylvia Soska. If you're not familiar with them, they're also known as the Twisted Twins that are fairly well known in the horror community.
If I can somehow score an interview with the Soska sisters, I can ask them what the filming was like, if it's real or not, and maybe I can even trick them into telling me who Lucifer Valentine really is. First, I went to their Instagram and DM'd them saying I was with a high-profile horror news network and wanted to interview them. But after a few days of waiting, there was no response. So I commented a lot of their pictures to check their DMs, and I sent them an email, and they still didn't respond. But I found their booking agents online, so I gave them a call.
He's unavailable. Please leave your message after the tone.
I was still wondering if you're the talent agent for the Soskas. You called back, that'd be great. Love to get on a phone call with you. I contacted literally every single person who is in the Soska Sisters network. It's officially been a week. No one's gotten back to me. So I visited in person the talent agency that represents the Soska Sisters. Trying to get a hold of these two people that are represented by your guys' talent agency.
Okay. I mean, I can't really give out any information regarding our clients or agents.
So I saw the Soska Sisters have been on a few podcasts as of pretty recently. So I subscribed to the channel that interviewed them and turned on the post notifications so I'd be notified the next time they went live. Hopefully she responds to me. I left a super chat comment so she would definitely see it.
Reckless Man, thank you so much for the $5. He says, hey, I want to do a collab. I think you can help with a crazy documentary I'm working on. Well, I guess just DM me on Twitter.
I don't have a Twitter.
After messaging literally every single person the Soska sisters have ever interacted with, I got a few people who are down to help me reach out.
I can reach out to them and try and get their attention.
After 6 months and tons and tons and tons and tons of negotiating, I finally told a talent agent that I was investigating Lucifer Valentine, and I think this was the final straw. Here's why I think that. Everyone online is saying that because the Soska sisters were helping Lucifer Valentine abuse all of these people, now that they're more mainstream and high-profile actresses, they always deny being in any of Lucifer Valentine's movies. And people are following them around in public, demanding to know Lucifer Valentine's real name. Apparently, people are even stalking the Soska sisters now, trying to figure out the truth, and no one's been able to find out anything. So if I ever want to get to Lucifer Valentine, I'm just gonna have to get even more creative. And this is when it hit me. Lucifer Valentine doesn't just release his movies on his own, it's released through a legitimate production company. On the cover of all of Lucifer Valentine's movies says, produced by Unearthed Films. So I went to their website, and it's basically just Netflix, but for disturbing movies. And what do you know, Lucifer Valentine's movies were all for sale. So I went to the Contact Us tab and told them that I was making a documentary on extreme cinema and wanted to interview someone from the company. It turns out the CEO was actually interested in doing an interview, and he told me to meet him in the middle of a park after it closed. He said he wanted to meet us in a park, so we are at the park just waiting here for him.
The reason why I have this cane is because my secretary and business partner told me I'm meeting some strange people in a park. And I've had enough death threats in my life. I could beat some ass, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, so this is the only reason why I have this cane.
Oh, just to beat us up in case.
Beat the fuck out of shit out of you guys.
The CEO thinks he's just doing an interview about extreme cinema, but I'm gonna see if I can get him to talk about Lucifer Valentine.
I'm Stephen Byro, president of Unearthed Films. When I was young, all I'd do is just get stoned and watch the most fucked up movies available to man. There's a fascination of death, because once you realize that, you know, you're gonna die, you want to see. You want to see some death. You want to see what the hell you're gonna go through. Whatever we can get away with special effects, because it's all fake. Everything's fake, you know. And that's part of the fun of extreme horror, is that it's all fake. None of it's real. And, you know, you can get all the joy of watching somebody get dismembered without it being real. Extreme horror is fun. I release the most fucked up shit. I'm always going for the most fucked up movies that are made imaginable.
So you guys did the Lucifer Valentine movies, or?
Yeah.
Dang. Do you happen to know him personally, or?
Just on the phone, and he's a nut job. And we had a problem with him because he actually threatened to send some of his junkie friends. He threatened to send them to tie me up in a chair, rape and murder my stepkids, and then my wife in front of me, and then kill me. And that's when I was like, F you. I'm like, you're out, you know? Yeah.
So you've never met him, like, in real life?
No. He will not show his face. That's the thing. Nobody knows what this fucker looks like. Yeah.
But you don't, like, interact with him anymore? Cause...
No, f that guy.
Dang.
That guy, you know, yeah.
Dang.
He's the one guy you stay away from. I hate the dude. It's because he took advantage of women. I hate Lucifer Valentine.
Even the CEO of Unearthed Films doesn't know who Lucifer Valentine is. He doesn't even know what Lucifer Valentine looks like. So I was getting ready to just scrap this project until I saw a video on YouTube called My Experience with Lucifer Valentine.
He is dangerous, and I actually mean, to say that I'm f***ing terrified would be an understatement.
The only problem, though, is this video was uploaded to a burner account with no way to contact the creator. And then the video just completely vanished from YouTube. But luckily for me, I actually did have it screen recorded before it got deleted. So I took a screenshot of the guy's face and uploaded it to one of those reverse face search website thingies. And yep, I found some other pictures of him, but they're all from a now deleted Reddit account. So I took screenshots of all of these pictures and combined them all together to make a 3D model of the guy's face. Now that I have a 3D working model, I can get a much more accurate search and ended up finding a screenshot of his Reddit account before it was deleted, so I pasted this old username into Google to find it tagged in a comment on this picture, which seems to be his high school graduation, and on his diploma says the name of his high school. So I bought this high school's yearbook, and once I had his name, I was able to reverse search him to find his phone number, which I texted him to let him know who I was and asked if he wanted to get on a phone call with me. What up? How's it going? Oh, it's really dark in here. Shoot.
Nah, it's dark here too. It's alright. Going okay, I guess.
The first thing he told me was, I'm not the first YouTuber who's tried to make a documentary on Lucifer Valentine. For the last year, he's been helping another big YouTuber make their own Lucifer Valentine documentary.
She basically had this huge channel. She does like true crime stuff. One thing I really admired about her was that she seemed like she was in it to help the survivors of his. And the video honestly blew up like pretty fast. So when she posted the first video, he emailed her, basically like threatening her.
And I guess whatever this threat was, it was so bad that she actually took her documentary down. What was she afraid of happening?
Yeah, so that I was pretty unclear on about like how we convinced her to like take it down. She never really explained it to me. She just said that they took it down, and I was pretty bummed because it was a very good video, but
dang. So after the video got taken down, he decided to make his own video calling out Lucifer Valentine.
I just don't want to see anyone get hurt anymore.
But then he got threatened.
Right after I posted it, I started getting harassment. I was basically like, yeah, this is not worth the risk having this on YouTube. I figured it will be much safer if I just took it down.
Basically, anytime someone says something about Lucifer Valentine that Lucifer Valentine doesn't like, he threatens them.
They were really scared of him. They were silenced.
That fucker did threaten to fucking my kids, my stepkids, and my wife in front of me.
Which is why literally every single person I've talked to so far that's interacted with Lucifer Valentine can't help me. Because if they do help me, they get threatened. So I guess it's time for me to stop relying on other people and go straight to Lucifer Valentine myself. Here's how I'm gonna do it. Every single person who's ever been online leaves a digital footprint. Most people don't even realize it. Your phone, your browser history, your email logins, it's all out there. And corrupt companies make billions selling it. Turns out it's not actually the hardest thing in the world to buy this data. So I did what I had to do, and it turns out there actually is one record report of someone who goes by Lucifer Valentine. Ooh, I think we found him. And he lives only like 2 hours away. So I drove all the way out to this address. Okay, spy cameras are going. Yeah. The first step was to find out if the information I got was correct, because you can't always trust those sketchy dark web websites. So I gotta find out if this is actually Lucifer Valentine. Oh, is that a lizard? Oh, nice. And I have the most genius plan ever. So I'm working with homeowners associations. There's been like some break-ins and stuff. I guess the crime's kind of increasing. So we're starting a petition to get a police officer to actively patrol and get enough signatures. Yep. Once this man signs the paper, I'll know exactly who he is. Are you down to sign? No, not right now, no. No? It'll really help. The whole goal is that we're trying to get a police officer here, so it kind of just active security to make sure there's no break-ins and stuff. And we got guns, so. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Have a good day. Okay, see ya. Thank you. Yeah, my genius idea completely failed. Dang.
It's probably weird if we go again today, right?
But hear me out on this. Maybe we don't have to be the ones to go back. We're going to order Lucifer Valentine a pepperoni pizza. So I said, confirm the pizza makes it to Lucifer Valentine personally. At least that way we can confirm if that's his name or not.
Yeah.
shoot. Okay, it's him. It's him. He's getting out.
Damn, they're talking for a while.
Oh, dude, he's calling me. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Is...
Yeah, I'm here with Lucifer.
Okay, that's Lucifer Valentine, though? He's there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Well, we confirmed it. And now that we know that this is Lucifer Valentine, I'm now going to go...
Hello? Hey, what's your name?
Ben?
Okay. Oh, shit. All right.
Oh,
that worked? How did that work?
Maybe he has a friend named Ben, I don't know. Okay, I really wanted to go back and somehow interview Lucifer Valentine, but let's think about this. I just went up saying I was with some made-up homeowners association. This guy just randomly delivers him a pizza. I mean, if I go back up again, he's definitely gonna know that something is going on here, and he will probably just not even talk to me. So we decided to go back home, maybe give it a week or so until he forgets about all this, and then I'm gonna go back and get my interview. Right before going back to Lucifer Valentine's house, I got a message request from a girl who said she actually knew Lucifer Valentine and that she had a message to give to me on his behalf.
There was actually a message you wanted me to pass over on behalf of him, is that he understands with his work he's going to get publicity and he's going to get all the negativity, but he just, if anybody out there does want to try and contact him, that to respect his privacy in a way.
That was his message to basically my audience.
Yeah, basically, yeah, if they are interested in trying to find him in that. It's just the movies that he does which makes him look like an evil person.
Yeah.
And he's actually not.
You're saying that on camera he's playing this villain, but then off camera he's just a super nice guy and he's been awesome to you, and yeah. So, Lucifer Valentine knows I'm investigating him, and I guess this is his friendly threat of telling me to stop. So, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, right, but this is, there is a problem in this for me. It seems like everyone's always catching on to me before I can even start my infiltrations now.
I know on your YouTube stuff, you do some investigative work and this and that. Are you trying to do that with the manor?
The only way this video can continue is if I also go in disguise. I'm gonna be anonymous, just like Lucifer Valentine. No one will be able to recognize me now.
How's it going, guys?
Now that no one recognizes me, I'm coming up with a plan to go back to Lucifer Valentine's house to interview him. But right before going back, I got a phone call. This is the same Reddit user I talked to from before, and she said she has some new information for me.
I was at a premiere with Unearthed Films. While I was at the event, I was hanging out with a group of people, filmmakers, producers. We were all just shooting shit and talking. Someone said Shawn Fedorchuk. Just got really quiet and goes, "You're not supposed to know the name."
Oh.
And we're like, well, like, who is he? That was my question. I was like, who is he? And it was like all this like kind of whispering, this like hush hush.
She told me because the Unearthed crew was being so secretive once they accidentally said this name, she thinks this name is important, and it might actually be the real name of Lucifer Valentine. I couldn't tell if this girl was onto something or not, but I really wanted an excuse to make a detective board, so I used this opportunity to turn this virtual detective board into a real-life detective board to see if I could find any similarities between these two names. It turns out I actually found a connection. Shawn Fedorchuk and Lucifer Valentine both make movies. Shawn's IMDb page credits him for working on Bombshell, Tony Hawk's The Grid, True Blood. Basically, Shawn Fedorchuk is super involved in Hollywood. He's even been nominated for 3 Emmys. But there was another connection too. Just like Lucifer Valentine, this Shawn Fedorchuk guy was completely anonymous. I couldn't find a single picture of him, and all of his profiles are completely blank. Well, I did find one thing from a very long time ago. Apparently, Shawn Fedorchuk used to be the lead singer in a band called Kittens. And now I have a problem. There are two people who could be Lucifer Valentine, even though the documents say there's only one. So I went back to Lucifer Valentine's house, the first Lucifer Valentine, just to see what was going on. You know if Lucifer Valentine's here?
Yeah. Sleeping.
After giving his family the entire rundown of everything that's happening, it turns out that the guy who lives here has never even made a movie in his life. Hey, how's it going?
I'm no director.
Yeah, I'm ex-military. That's about as evil as I get.
He did say that his legal name was Lucifer Valentine, though, so the legal documents I found about him weren't actually wrong. He's just legally named that because he lost a bet.
Why did you choose the name Lucifer Valentine?
Valentine's Day is the day that I felt like I was adopted by Tom.
Oh, wow.
And Lucifer was the bet I lost. So you're Ben?
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus Christ. This is Ben!
Oh, the one that bought you the pizza?
Yeah.
We found Ben.
I guess these guys aren't evil at all. It was all just a big misunderstanding. So, I went back to my Shawn Fedorchuk detective board. Yeah, and this band that Shawn Fedorchuk was the lead singer in actually has some pretty crazy similarities to the movies that Lucifer Valentine has made. I looked up this band's album art to see that pretty much all of his albums are made with crayon, the exact same writing utensil Lucifer Valentine uses in all of his movies. Also, Shawn Fedorchuk is from Seattle, Washington, a city away from Aberdeen, Washington. However, Lucifer Valentine also made the lead actress in his main movie. He also called her Aberdeen too. With this many connections, I really am starting to think that Shawn Fedorchuk might just be Lucifer Valentine. But I wanted to find out for sure, and apparently it was the producers and directors of Unearthed Films that leaked the name Shawn Fedorchuk. And the CEO of Unearthed Films just so happened to give me all of his movies a few weeks ago. These are all your movies?
A lot of them.
So I watched all of these movies, then contacted literally every single director, and eventually someone reached back out saying they knew Lucifer Valentine and they were willing to talk to me.
This call that we're having right now is a call I knew I would have with someone I've been mentally going over this for about a decade. I'd rather be anonymous because you'll understand why the more I tell you about it. And my credibility card is I have just been there the entire time. There's no moral code to this dude.
He told me that Lucifer Valentine actually has his own type of iceberg. The movies are really the only thing the public sees. It's just the tip of the iceberg. But everything else is where it really gets dark with this guy.
His films are what the grooming tool are. It's like a way to put a net out and try to bring in as many, it's designed to pull in these girls. Girls who are ages 13 to 17. Because that's what he's into. You know, he's into little girls.
Yeah. What this director's trying to explain to me is that the only reason Lucifer Valentine even makes his movies is just to convince a bunch of people to join his Facebook fan page. And this Facebook fan page seemed to come up almost every single time I talked to someone about Lucifer Valentine.
I was added to a Facebook group. While I was in those Facebook groups, I witnessed a bunch of fucked up shit.
Started talking with him, and then he added me to his Facebook groups.
He sits there all day long and listens to dozens and dozens of women. Still more to there's tons of to this day that he's talking to. The guy is dark with women, man. I don't know how well you know about me. I'm not definitely I'm not a male feminist who's just out there stand up for women. This guy's fucked.
Everyone was saying how terrible these Facebook groups are, but no one ever told me what was actually so bad about them.
Yeah, I've never been in those groups, but I know they were pretty gross about it.
I guess there's only one way to find out what's really going on. I gotta join this Facebook group. On the surface, it looks like just a bunch of girls obsessing over Lucifer Valentine.
Lucifer Valentine.
Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with it.
We love Lucifer.
Show me what you look like. It reminds me of being a kid.
And every single person in this fan page seemed to actually worship Lucifer Valentine.
Director Lucifer Valentine is one hell of a guy. Is a wonderful, amazing man. He is absolutely 100% ingenious. He's brilliant, so smart.
Lucifer Valentine is like the nicest guy ever. Thank you for being the nicest guy.
The more videos I watched, the more I could see there is definitely something off with this fan base.
You molded me into this. Thank you, Lucifer Valentine. All my friends now are really kind of confused. They're like, this was definitely caused by Lucifer Valentine. Lucifer Valentine made me weird.
But when I looked at this person's profile, I saw that they weren't in the fan page anymore. So I messaged them to see if they'd be down to get on a call with me.
What's up?
Hi, sorry. So yeah, it's a very surreal thing, and it does freak me out. It's like, it's weird how many people that I know, or well, that I did know, and that are now dead because they were talking about him. And it seems so like, no, that can't be a thing, but like, it is.
So yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that this girl is no longer a Lucifer Valentine fan. She said she started to get a pretty weird feeling when Lucifer Valentine actually asked her to be the star in his next movie.
He wanted to do a sequel to A Perfect Child of Satan, and he was like, I feel like this scenario would be like the perfect thing. And he said that he had an apartment in New York City, and I'm from upstate New York, so yeah.
He wanted you to be in his next movie, is basically what he's implying.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And apparently, Lucifer Valentine does this to literally every single girl who joins his Facebook page.
They were like, we're gonna put you in a movie, I want a casting video.
You're the principal actor.
Yes, I am.
You're the star.
I'm the star.
And you gotta think, to a lot of these girls, it's probably a dream come true for them that they get to be a famous movie star. A lot of the people I talked to said, at first, this made them feel really special.
I'm like shy, insecure, 13-year-old contacting their favorite horror film director at the time. So I was really happy to have that opportunity to speak with him.
But Lucifer Valentine tells them that before they can just become the star in his next movie, they have to prove themselves first by doing literally whatever he tells them to do. And this woman thought it'd be pretty cool to be in a movie, so she followed all of Lucifer Valentine's instructions.
It's all over my fucking walls, and it's tattooed on my body.
Did I mention that your movies are on my body?
I was like property. I have tattoos on myself because it was like you had to show like your loyalty. It was just all brainwashing. Oh, and he was like, dude, you don't even understand. Like, I can get these girls to do anything I want. And yeah.
Luckily for this woman, she found out just how messed up this all was before it was time to film her movie, so she got the heck out of there. But a lot of the other women didn't get so lucky.
You're actually shooting a movie that is what we would consider to have artistic merit.
Yes, of course it would have artistic merit.
Okay. And so I consider you an artist. Do you consider yourself to be an artist?
Yes, I consider myself to be an artist.
Okay.
I'm an actor.
You're an artist.
And I'm an artist, definitely.
I can totally see how you would sign up for this being like, oh, you know, it's edgy and whatever. Like, I could see myself, I was working on it with him to do shit like this. And I was like, but I'm special. He won't, like, humiliate me like that. Like, I'll have, like, I don't know what the fuck I thought, like a pretty death, or it would be cool.
We're actually going to shoot a horror movie.
I'm sure he had her sign something, but they get her completely intoxicated.
You're portraying a character named Blisters. And the character is you. The character is Blisters. And your character would go through these types of things.
He goes, you don't have to consent to it, but I prefer it because it makes it more authentic.
Can you, hold up that contract you have?
And now that the contracts are signed, it's time to start filming.
From this point on, it may become extremely intense. So then you trust me, right?
I trust you with my life.
You trust me with your life.
After talking to one of the most recent survivors, when you get involved in those movies, I don't think anybody knew that they were going to get, hurt or that they were consenting to being hurt.
Now it's too late. The girls already signed contracts, technically agreeing to this, so they can't leave.
She was like, fuck you, I'm done, I'm going home. And he was like, you can't leave, like we signed a contract. And she was like, fuck you.
So someone reached out to me and they said that their friend was like currently staying with him in Canada. And she was someone who he had like talked to when she was a minor. But like she said that she could not leave because he took her passport.
Allegedly, some of the times, Lucifer Valentine will just trap this person in his house for like months and months.
We've been shooting this since December 7th, and now it's April 5th. So we've done a lot of shoots.
These are actresses. They're girls like me. These are like normal people with problems. And he's taking them and he's, like I said, it's like having a rabid animal, putting them in a cage and shooting them with a pellet gun and making them go crazy and being like, ugh. Like, that's what it is. It's disgusting. And then the person has to sit there with the trauma of what has happened to them, which is usually rape and abuse and forced drug use. And the fact that that's being monetized and distributed.
Yeah,
if you're an assault victim or a rape victim, imagine it being filmed and then produced on a DVD for a horror trilogy. And people bought it and said, this is art.
This is serious art, and fuck you if you say otherwise.
No, that's my rape. Like, this is so beyond fucked up, like, I can't explain it to you. Being a mom now and seeing these pretty much children, they're teenage girls, going through this, like, it kills me. For him to be able to not do that anymore, like, and I don't know how that will happen, but I mean, like, I'm not asking for anything for me. I just want to not have it happen to people going forward.
So, how do we stop this? I don't really know if we can. Lucifer Valentine has literally built an unbeatable operation where he uses his movies and star power to trick people into signing contracts, which, even though these contracts are not legal in any way, I guess people just see these contracts and just automatically assume they're legit. And because of these contracts, everyone who tries to stop Lucifer Valentine can't beat him. And if I can't beat what he's doing, then I might as well steal it and do exactly what he's doing, but to him. Step 1, make a movie. This is the perfect excuse to torture someone without legally getting in trouble for it. And if I can get Lucifer Valentine to sign a contract, then that'll make me pretty much legally unstoppable. The only problem is, yeah, I already blew my cover. Lucifer Valentine already knows there's something going on with me.
If anybody out there does want to try contact him, not to respect his privacy.
That was his message to basically my audience.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, Lucifer Valentine is definitely not going to sign any contract I present him. But this never stops Lucifer Valentine, so it's not going to stop me. I'm just going to have to get creative. I posted online to see if anyone wanted to be a part of a super secret mission, and I got some replies, but it was way too dangerous to talk about it online. So I gave my undercover agent secret coordinates to meet me at. You guys want to also find Lucifer Valentine with us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, sick. Okay. I guess we could just kind of game plan here, I guess. He claims he's a nice guy off camera, but just there's a lot of allegations about him, but with no proof. So we're going to finally get the proof.
You're going to get the proof?
So here's the plan. This woman is going to join the Facebook group undercover, and Lucifer Valentine will probably invite her to be in his next movie. What Lucifer Valentine doesn't know, though, is that this is actually bait for him to be in my movie. Somehow we still do have to get him to sign a contract. I still have to think of that part. But once he signs the contract, we're going to make a movie that, on the iceberg, is even below Lucifer Valentine's movies. And Lucifer Valentine is going to be our lead actor to see how he likes it when the tables are turned on him. Well, step one is we got to join the Lucifer Valentine fan page. Yeah, we had to choose this place with terrible service.
Right?
It's the one thing about meeting up in the middle of nowhere. Eventually, the cell service actually went through. Immediately, Lucifer Valentine sent us a message. So, we sent a message back. Immediately, he replied again. And now, we got a full conversation going. The plan is working. So, we decided to head out. Turns out the place I chose to meet up with these people has a very hard hike out of it. So I took my glasses off to see better, even though I knew it was dangerous to show my true identity to the world. And at the time, I didn't think such a small action would have such a big consequence. But I definitely learned a few hours later when I checked Instagram to see I was tagged in 2 posts, which is cool. Like, this person was excited they got to hang out with a big YouTuber, but this was from the exact same account we just messaged Lucifer Valentine on. So I called back my undercover agent to see what was going on. Did he definitely see your story where
He 1000% saw it, yeah.
Really? Did he like question you on it?
Basically what I said was I was like, I just got back like from this really cool beach overlook, which was awesome. Now I'm gonna head home and watch your films, which I didn't. I don't follow you and you don't follow me, so he might just think that maybe we're just like buddies.
A few days went by, and the conversations pretty much just went nowhere.
I was talking to him last night and he didn't respond, so I messaged him today and he hasn't responded. He read it though. He saw that I was hanging out with you and I'm sure he might have checked out your stories, but he like never responded.
Finally, I was ready to give up.
And he heard it but didn't say anything.
Dang.
Like,
Well, I'm never going to be able to find Lucifer Valentine now, so I gave up. The end. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe.
He heard it but didn't say anything.
Dang.
Like,
I was very tempted to give up on the plan and end the video right here, but instead, I just got a brand new undercover agent, and if you don't succeed, try again, right?
I'd be down to fucking go undercover, fucking get some proof. I mean, he can beat me up a little just to fucking expose him to the world as a piece of shit he is. Just kidding. I wouldn't. I'm a good actress. Like I get into character, bro. I'd be like, got you, bitch.
My new undercover agent started following the Lucifer Valentine fan page, and immediately she got a message from him. We started talking, and soon she even gained his full trust. He asked if she'd be down to meet up with him in Colorado to film a movie. I just read the message where he was like, you should get an apartment in Denver and I'll film you. It's been like 30 minutes and he's already like, hey, let's meet up.
We're gonna fucking get this dude.
Well, now it's time to trap Lucifer Valentine in my contract. And all we have to do now is fly to Colorado. How's it going?
not great, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And then my first, the original undercover agent who accidentally leaked my true identity to Lucifer Valentine, she gave me a phone call.
At this point, he has not said one mean thing to me or one not one thing that makes me feel like he's a danger. Right now, I think you're more of a danger than he is because I'm like, you are setting me up. He has not done one thing to make me feel endangered.
Wow. I guess I should have taken it more seriously when I was told that Lucifer Valentine can get the people he talks to do literally anything.
You don't even understand, like, I can get these girls to do anything I want.
And now, Lucifer Valentine convinced her, just like everyone else, that he's the good guy.
Thank you for being the nicest guy.
And because of that, that would make me the bad guy, because I'm investigating such a nice guy like him.
This isn't actually real. It's like a fucking hoax. I think you're joking. I don't think you're serious.
Well, I can promise you that it is not a prank.
But you pretend to be this, what do you even call yourself, a journalist or a troll? I think you're trolling me. I think this whole thing was a joke, and you're trolling me.
I think you're wrong when I think
I'm correct. Are you a troll? Just answer me that.
I'm a troll to bad people that are manipulating people. So I'm not trolling you.
I did this to you as a favor. I didn't ask you for a fucking penny. I
Yeah.
did this thinking that this would be a favor. I just want you to listen, don't talk. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed.
Wait, so what are you so upset about?
Ben, just write me a check and we'll be done. That's all I'm saying. To the end of the story. That's it.
So what do you think I owe you?
I owe you. You owe me at least $1,000. I would ask for more, but I'm gonna be kind and say $1,000. That's it.
You think $1,000 is fair?
I'll sue the f out of you, Ben.
And now I've been threatened a second time by Lucifer Valentine. And this threat is a slightly bigger threat than last time.
I want compensation. That's all. I want compensation. Figure out how you want to compensate me. Figure the f out, because I'm not even f***ing with you, Ben. I'm not the one to f*** with, and I will f*** you over. I will f*** you over, Ben. I'll figure it out. If you really want to f*** with me, I'll f*** you over.
So what did I do that you really... So
let's not play that game, and let's just compensate me. How do you want to compensate me?
So-
Think about it. What would you like to do to compensate me?
Before we talk about that, I'm just trying to understand what you're so upset about. Uh-huh.
I'm not even kidding. I'm literally gonna lose my shit in about 5 seconds if you keep doing this.
I'm just trying to hear out your side of the story. Is that bad for me to do?
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you one more time. How do you want to compensate me for my troubles? Or do I need to hire a fucking pro bono lawyer? What do I need to do, Ben?
What's like the big problem, I guess? Like,
Alright, you know what? I'll figure it out. We're not doing this. You're not listening. You're not understanding.
I'm trying to listen.
I'll figure it out, and you owe me. You owe me, Ben. You fucking owe me. And if you don't think so, then I'll make you know that you owe me.
dang. Okay, so...
Don't say dang as if it's like, oh no, oh dang. Fuck you, Ben. Why are you
dang.
acting like this is not a big deal when you're really? Dang, darn it. Fuck you.
This conversation went on for about an hour of her saying, I'm going to sue you, and then me saying, well, what did I do wrong? And then her saying, well, I'm going to sue you for that. And then finally, she just hung up. Well, she's a part of the cult now, dude.
I told you don't fuck with that group of people. They're all fucking crazy.
Dang, Lucifer Valentine turned this girl against me, dude. Yeah, I think this girl told Lucifer Valentine my plan because pretty much right after this phone call, my second undercover agent got a huge paragraph from Lucifer Valentine saying why he had to call the video shoot off. He said it's just not a good time for him. And every single time he leaves his apartment, there are people standing around with cameras. If I go to the gym to work out, people follow me to the gym and try to film me when I'm in the gym. He finishes it by saying, it's not safe for me, or you, or anyone right now. Okay, so obviously no one's actually going to Lucifer Valentine's house to film him with cameras. I think that girl just told him my plan, and now he's super paranoid and is going to do anything to make sure he doesn't get in trouble. If you look at Facebook, he even deleted his main fan page. It's not there anymore. And also, apparently he's been telling all the girls that he was talking to that this entire time it wasn't even him. It was actually an impersonator they were talking to this entire time. Like, check this out.
Lucifer Valentine is not currently making any new movies. Anyone claiming to be him is an impersonator. Anyway, this person is trying to basically get young girls to do sexual acts, fly them out, this, that, and the other, claiming to be him. This is not Lucifer Valentine. This is some random fucking piece of shit on the internet. And so it should be reported because he's trying to trick girls into sexual acts.
I don't know, it kind of seems like he's trying to prepare for when my documentary comes out. That way he can be like, oh, that wasn't me. Lucifer Valentine is already one step ahead of me. Or is he? Before everything came crashing down, I don't know if you remember when my undercover agent was gaining Lucifer Valentine's trust, she sent him a video link. But this wasn't just a normal video link. It was a special link that I custom made with an IP logger so I can track anyone's IP address who clicks on it. I can see that there is now one user who has clicked on this link, located right in these Marina Del Rey apartments, which is like less than an hour from my house. So I drove down to these apartments to get more clues. So the person that clicked on my link lives in one of these apartments. Also, my undercover agent told me that Lucifer Valentine orders weed from a weed store across the street literally every single day. Like, he never skips a day. So actually, I'm gonna go to the weed store first. I walked in, just pretending like I was a normal customer ordering weed.
Yeah, it's our friend's birthday today, so we're partying up, you know? Trying to make like the craziest scavenger hunt for him in the world. We were wondering if we could set up like the first clue in the bag or whatever.
So here's the plan. These guys think that I'm making a scavenger hunt for my friend Shawn. So I asked him if I could be the one delivering his bag just as like a part of the scavenger hunt. And once he signs his receipt, he will have signed my contract for my movie, and then we get to torture him.
He's definitely gonna order weed here today, or he might have already ordered, I don't know, but Shawn Fedorchuk.
His name's Shawn?
Yeah, S-H-A-W-N.
Last time I checked in the store was like on the 24th.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
That's a lot of rewards. That means like he spent some money, but he hasn't been back.
Dang.
Well, first off, I'd say this confirms it. Shawn Fedorchuk is Lucifer Valentine. But I do find it weird that he used to get weed literally every single day until his last day at the store, which was the exact same day as this phone call.
I'm gonna tell him, because at this point he has not said one mean thing to me.
I wonder if he like just moved. Do you think he just moved after the girl like told him? Do you think we could go into these apartment buildings and just be like, hey, does this guy still live here?
No.
Yeah, that was a stupid suggestion. If we walk in this apartment building and ask if Shawn Fedorchuk still lives here, I'm pretty sure they're probably not going to tell us. But if a delivery person walked in and asked the same question, they would probably tell him. So we went to the Ralph's across the street to get the perfect delivery driver costume. I have a delivery for Shawn Fedorchuk.
Fedorchuk?
That's his last name, yeah. The people I'm talking to right now run a YouTube channel called Trilogy Media, which is probably the biggest channel on all of YouTube that exposes scammers. They had me on their podcast a while ago, and the subject of Lucifer Valentine came up, but at the time, I had no clue where Lucifer Valentine lived. And then I did the whole like IP logger tracking thing, and I found out he lives in these apartments, which I'm not even joking, is literally a 6-foot gap from the building that we filmed this podcast in. So since I was in the area, I asked them if they wanted to join my team, and now that I'm a part of the best exposing team on all of YouTube, it's time to see if Lucifer Valentine still lives in this building.
I have a get well flowery deliver.
Oh, sure.
For Shawn Fedorchuk.
Okay, yeah.
So the only thing that is missing, I don't know his unit.
Okay.
But it's a signature required.
Let me find out.
Okay, hey, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, so you can go to this apartment.
And that's Shawn Fedorchuk, right? Okay, yeah, that's the one. Alright.
So he still lives here.
And he got the apartment number.
And because this guy's a professional, instead of taking the elevator, he actually went to the back fire exit to let the rest of us in.
So now we know where he lives. We know his unit apartment.
Now that we know that Lucifer Valentine still lives here, he just doesn't smoke weed anymore, I guess, we're gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. You see, we're gonna give him these flowers and this balloon if he lets us torture him for as long as we want. So really quickly, I made a contract for Lucifer Valentine to sign if he happens to agree to this deal.
If he signed, then now he's blocked our contract and we can all show up and...
Shawn? Hey Shawn, I have a delivery. There is a balloon and flowers with the signature required.
Who's it from?
I'm just a delivery guy. It says order by... Can I talk to you?
I have offers online.
I cannot hear you at all, huh?
Because I have some stalkers online.
Oh, stalkers online. Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
So that's why I don't know who this is from or what's it.
Are you Shawn Fedorchuk?
You have no way of knowing who sent these.
I'm just a delivery guy. They only like.
Do you have anything that says that you're from this company?
I just only need like your signature here. I'm just staff.
Sorry, I have had a lot of harassment online, so.
Lucifer Valentine accepted our offer and is now signing our contract, which means he's going to be the lead star in our movie. And if for whatever reason he thinks this is unfair, well, we didn't even drug him before he signed the contract, so this might actually be the most fair movie contract Lucifer Valentine has ever been a part of. So now it's time to start filming.
Well, we got a bunch of movie equipment. Now it's time to make our movie.
But I did want to double check that he actually signed this before starting, just in case if for whatever reason he didn't sign, I would be screwed. So we pulled up the footage.
Clear as day.
No.
I want to see what he looks like.
Oh my god.
Wait, go back.
Sorry about that.
Wait, that's what he looks like now? Oh no.
Yeah, this entire time I pictured Lucifer Valentine like this. But yeah, I forgot that this video was actually filmed a very long time ago, and now Lucifer Valentine is kind of just a sad old man.
And he looks so fucking ill, guys. Ill, pasty.
I don't know. To me, something just seems wrong about torturing an old man. So, we didn't really know what to do. I had to come up with a new plan. So, here it is. The new and improved plan. Step 1. Break back into Lucifer Valentine's luxurious apartment building. To do this, I snuck back into the Ralphs to disguise myself as another delivery driver.
Hey, do you know where I can go to deliver some donuts for DoorDash? Oh, thank you. Hello.
The new plan is I'm going to use these donuts to convince Lucifer Valentine to have a conversation with me, because as a journalist, my duty isn't to torture someone. It's honestly just to hear out everyone's side. And so far, I've heard out pretty much every single person's side, except for Lucifer Valentine's. And that's bad journalism. A good journalist would hear out Lucifer Valentine's side before torturing him.
We're making a documentary on Lucifer Valentine, and we were just wondering if we could hear your side of the story, if you're down to come and talk for a little bit.
I heard someone inside walk up to the door, and they never answered.
Hello?
I think they were just staring out this little peephole thing at me.
That's actually pretty good.
So as a journalist, I think what I'm supposed to do now is end the documentary with a card that says, Lucifer Valentine declined to comment. But screw that.
Yeah, there was another girl who did a Lucifer Valentine documentary, and she had to take hers down.
We convinced her to take it down, and she just said that they took it down, and I was pretty bummed.
Lucifer Valentine's known for suing everyone that does a documentary about him. So my documentary has to be as unbiased as possible, else he's definitely suing me. The only way to make an unbiased documentary is I have to hear Lucifer Valentine's side.
Can't end a video like this.
No.
A lot harder than I thought.
Yeah, no, Victor, don't actually jump off this. No, don't do it. We already established that it's a bad ending. We don't need you to hurt yourself.
It's probably okay.
Yeah. Okay, now let's make a better ending now.
But then we realized it's gonna be pretty difficult to make an unbiased documentary on Lucifer Valentine for one reason.
He's gonna not answer that door no matter what, because he's gonna think that there's gonna be a camera crew waiting to expose him, you know what I mean? So, or the cops are here to finally arrest him.
And my friend's right. Lucifer Valentine legally doesn't have to share his side with me. Well, at least he doesn't have to share it here, but I can think of a place where he'll be forced to share his side of the story. A courtroom. If I can find someone who's willing to sue Lucifer Valentine, then he'll have to share his side of the story. Or else, I mean, the alternative could be like really bad for him. So I asked two of the main people who used to be very involved in the Lucifer Valentine groups if there's anyone out there that would like to sue Lucifer Valentine.
And a lot of them are dead now. Go figure. But
That's yeah.
Are any of them still
a lot of them
alive
are dead.
I was told that pretty much everyone is either dead are now in hiding.
She probably worked so hard to hide.
She's been off the grid since that movie came out.
Right.
Completely off the grid. They're all like off the grid.
I don't know if he'll be willing to talk to you. Probably not. Didn't she go to the hospital?
Yeah, she went to the psychiatric hospital because it her up that bad.
This might be something that it's not worth making her go through again if she's made progress in her life.
I think keeping her out of it's the best idea, but...
Watch it and try to get through the whole thing, and you tell me if it's worth getting a hold of her, because I would have, like, I'm not kidding, like, I think I would have myself after that fucking movie. Like, it's not okay.
I think I would have too. No, that would have up my whole life.
Your whole life.
Everything I do, I want it to be, like, positive for these people. So it's like, if you think,
I don't
it's
know
like,
that it would
we're just
be.
gonna... But this is when I realized that Lucifer Valentine is actually in some pretty big legal trouble with me. A few days ago, Lucifer Valentine signed a legal contract that said I could torture him as long as I wanted to. Okay, not as long as I wanted to, but I mean, it did say in the contract until the movie is finished, and I decide when the movie's finished. So on the first day of production, a lot of people showed up to torture Lucifer Valentine, but Lucifer Valentine just never showed up. And in the contract, it said if he's not going to show up, he has to let us know beforehand.
I'm just really disappointed, man. Like, we set all this up to torture him, he's not even here.
Dude, what the heck? Yeah, he never even showed up, dude.
So ready to just twist his nipples.
So basically, Lucifer Valentine accepted my part of the deal when he accepted the balloons and flowers, and then completely backed out of his side of the deal, which in America is illegal. The only solution is to sue Lucifer Valentine, and by doing this, we'll finally get to hear his side of the story, which means that I finally get to make a documentary that's not biased, which means I can finally post this video to YouTube, and there's nothing Lucifer Valentine can do about it because he can threaten me only once, but I don't care because I made an unbiased documentary. Step one in suing someone. I have to get a lawyer, but the thing is every lawyer I talked to just said the same thing when they heard what this case was actually about.
Okay, was he actually going to be tortured?
This is what his character would go through, you know what I mean? Because he would like be tortured in his character, you know, but like obviously he's just playing a character, you know, but yeah, I mean, he might feel like he simulated being tortured, but that's only what his character would be going through.
Yeah, I don't think this is the right case for us, but I wish you the best of luck.
Every single lawyer I called said this was like the worst case they've ever heard for any court case ever. But in America, I can be my own lawyer, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Step one, complete. On to step two, just a bunch of boring paperwork. So I said, Shawn Fedorchuk agreed to be tortured by us. He didn't show up, so now I'm suing for the maximum amount, which in California Small Claims Court is actually $12,500. A couple days ago, all of the lawyers I talked to were just laughing in my face, saying this was a terrible case. But this case actually got approved. Suck it, lawyers. Now that my court case is approved, there's only one more step. I gotta serve Lucifer Valentine.
Bro, what does this look like? Like a tax form? Like this looks like some shit the IRS would send to you.
Yeah, because it's legal documents.
I put these legal documents in a fancy envelope to make it look super legit. But now we have a little bit of a problem. Lucifer Valentine's probably not going to open the door now that he saw that I'm here to investigate him.
We were just wondering if we could hear your side of the story.
So to solve this, we're going to send another investigator, but this time we're going with his story.
I have some stalkers online.
Oh, stalkers online. Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
It's not an investigator investigating Lucifer Valentine. It's an investigator investigating me. And honestly, all we really need is just for him to open it like an inch. Then we can throw in the papers and shout, "You've been served." And in America, legally, this counts as legal serving. So Andrew and John are going to be playing the two investigators.
Hello.
Hello? What's his name?
Yo, what's up, Mr. Fuck, what's his name?
No, only one of you guys has to knock.
Yeah. Is he in one of those apartments right there? Could he see us rehearsing from where we're at?
So to break back into Lucifer Valentine's luxurious apartment building, I'm going back to the Ralphs to disguise myself as a delivery driver. Again.
Hey, I'm a DoorDash driver. Do I go in through this way or?
I let my detectives into the back fire exit, and we went up to Shawn's apartment.
We're internal investigators. We're looking to figure out if you know someone by the name of Reckless Ben. We're investigating a case of a stalking situation that's been going on. and we had his location ping right around this location.
So it sounded like I heard someone like touch the lock or something.
Yeah, Lucifer Valentine is still not opening his door. I guess we're just gonna have to be even more creative.
Like we're gonna have like random neighbors ask what we're doing. We're gonna be like, yeah, we're here serving people up. We're here to serve someone, man. Serving up some hot dogs.
Yes, this is the plan. Create a spontaneous hot dog party. A hot dog party is the perfect excuse to become friends with all of Lucifer Valentine's neighbors.
Hey, we're doing a little draw out here if you want to get some food.
Of course Lucifer Valentine wouldn't answer the door for us. He's never seen us before. But his neighbors, he sees all the time.
We'll grill out. Right back.
Turns out this didn't even work either. Even when Lucifer Valentine's own neighbors would knock on the door, he still wouldn't even answer for them.
He had something paint on, and as soon as I knocked, he turned it off, and you could hear him scruffing around.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. We tried.
Yeah, I mean, we did the best we could.
I didn't know what else to do. I even went back to the courthouse to tell them what my serving situation was.
They're clearly home, but they know that we're trying to serve them, so they're actively avoiding us.
But they said there was nothing they could do. I guess in America, you can legally get away with kidnapping and torturing people as long as you're good at ignoring doorbells.
He tortures his actors. Like, he actually tortures them. Are you guys actors? No.
Also, to make matters worse, I'd spontaneously fly to Texas for another video I'm working on.
There's only one of us have to go to jail? And it's only 1 year. Come on.
But tomorrow is the last day I have to serve Lucifer Valentine. If I don't serve Lucifer Valentine tomorrow, they just completely throw away the case and I'll never get to hear Lucifer Valentine's side of the story. It seems like I'm gonna need like the best negotiator in the entire world if I even want a chance of convincing Lucifer Valentine to open his door. But good thing for me, I know exactly where to find him. Craigslist. I made a post saying that I'm looking for the best negotiator in the entire world. And a few hours later, I actually found him. So you think you're a pretty good negotiator?
Yes. This is my life. I've met Steven Spielberg, the biggest in Hollywood, because I have connections.
This guy's about to serve Lucifer Valentine. You're gonna take a right turn. Oh yeah, to the left, Sorry, yeah, to the left. Yeah, it's a big place. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a big place. Okay, then take a right right here. You got a good strategy to get him to open the door, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Hello, this is your neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh, this is your neighbor. My key got stuck in the door.
He's home. He's home. Wait, they have key cards, not keys. Oh no. Yeah, bro, that might have been a bad move. That's the craziest excuse.
I guess even the best negotiator in the entire world messes up sometimes. I mean, he said his key was stuck in the door when they obviously have key cards, not physical keys.
But if he calls the cops, he can open the door and he can throw it in.
So, we just have to wait for the cops to show up, and then we can serve Lucifer Valentine. We waited all day, and of course the cops didn't show up. I think Lucifer Valentine definitely doesn't want the cops to know what he's doing. But anyways, the negotiator I hired was not giving up on trying to negotiate Lucifer Valentine into opening his door.
I'm very friendly. I was here to give you some good news on one of your projects. So answer your door.
It's kind of justice that he gets tortured with noise.
This is the janitor. We have to inspect her room,
It turns out being on FaceTime for this long completely drained the negotiator's battery.
Uh-oh. His connection's unstable.
Please leave your Oh shoot, I think his phone died. Yeah. Text.
About an hour later, I finally got a call back from the negotiator I hired.
Hey, what's up? how's it going?
He said he was actually able to serve him.
He had somebody else in there. I think it was a girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had someone in there. And I told him he's been served. And I told him, I'll see you in court.
Oh, nice. Well, you won't see him in court, but...
Today is my court case against Lucifer Valentine. Well, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. I finally get to hear Lucifer Valentine's side of the story. Time to go to court. So it turns out it's like super illegal to film in court or something like that. So I wasn't able to film my experience inside. But when I got home, I looked on the court's website to see I could actually request the audio, and they just gave it to me. So I decided to animate over it so it's more fun for you guys to watch. So this is the actual audio for my court case.
Benjamin Paul Schneider versus Shawn Fedorchuk. Let me check the proof of service now. Benjamin Paul Schneider. Good morning. So let me just take a look here, but we don't have the defendant present.
Yeah, Lucifer Valentine didn't even show up. There was just an empty seat with his name on it.
Looks like the proof of service is good. If you want to have a seat, we can go through and find out why you filed that claim and what this is about.
My name is Ben Schneider. I am a performance artist and I make art videos. Shawn Fedorchuk is also a performance artist who does very similar work. We basically said we were going to do a collab.
You had a written contract, it says.
I have handled this whole thing very professionally. We had contracts. He signed the contracts, including the penalties that he would have to pay if he didn't fulfill his duties, which he didn't. He is backed out. He didn't even show up to court today because I think this is his way of trying to get out of the blame and try to avoid responsibility.
What does the project consist of? I guess you had...
It's an art piece. He's playing a character of himself, and they call it simulated torture on you, I guess. And it's how long can you last? It's we have to torture, but it's not actual torture. It's all, it's all just for the camera, Okay. And I thought it was gonna be a really good piece, but yeah, I guess it's not gonna work out. Yeah. We do very extreme pieces, but it's all in the name of art, and people love it, and you can see the statistics.
Sure, I thought, and also the contract. So he didn't live up to his part of the bargain, or he just disappeared? Or?
He just disappeared, and I've been trying to contact him almost every day. He doesn't answer. I've tried everything, and so you can see in the graph there, now it just completely dipped, and it's all because of this project not going through.
No communication from him. You have not...
I have zero communication from him since he signed this, yeah.
You said you mentioned penalties. Oh, okay, so that was the liquidated damages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would do for more, but I know in small claims you only do $12,500.
Correct.
And so...
And I see that provision here. Okay, so the court will enter judgment for the plaintiff against the defendant, $12,500 plus court costs, so your service fee. We'll send out notice in the mail. Thank you for your time, and good luck to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bye.
The official statement has arrived. Yep, I won. For a total of $12,697.25. Well, now I have to decide what to do with this money. And I guess that means that this is going to be a part 2. And now I think is a very good time to answer a question that everyone has been asking me, which is, where the heck have you been for the last 2 years? Well, I've been in hiding. Actually for real though. Here's some recent footage of the camera on my Ring doorbell. I can't say why these mysterious men are at my house holding a picture of my face looking for me yet. It's a long story. It all started because I was frustrated that literally every single video I post to YouTube either gets demonetized or taken down. My last video got taken down, incorrectly taken down. Shadow banned me. YouTube keeps taking down all my videos.
They removed 3 of my videos.
Right now, I'm 100% censored. So I started working with actual TV show networks that wouldn't censor me. And for the past 2 years, I've been making 5 full-length, insane movies.
Either making history or we're all getting arrested.
This was the fucking craziest shit ever! And the things I did in these movies pissed off some very powerful people.
Felony charges, folks. Proud to show you a bunch of Republicans sucking each other's dicks.
I don't want to spoil anything, but the footage I got was absolutely insane.
We were completely surrounded, dude. We're about to be in a jail cell and we're gonna kill ourselves.
So insane that when the TV networks finally saw what I got, they freaked out and said the footage I got was way too dangerous to post on their platforms. So they all pulled out. I guess the stuff I filmed is even too gnarly for television. So, I guess there's only one option left. I have to release it independently. So, I just uploaded the first movie to my Patreon, and it's live right now. Me and you are gonna find Banksy.
Oh, cool.
And you can watch it for only $5 by clicking the link in the description. And I'm telling you, these movies are way crazier than anything you just watched in this video.
Hopefully in the end this is worth it, because right now this is like the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life.
But also by subscribing, you'll get lots of extra content and behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's been stolen.
Sorry.
But yeah, Patreon is literally the only way I can make money right now, and all of the money goes right back into the videos. Lastly, I do want to start doing weekly uploads again, and I really like the genre where I solve a mystery or solve a problem where the police can't help. So if you have a giant mystery that needs to be solved or a problem that the police can't help you on, then email me at this email, and whoever submits the coolest or craziest ideas, I'm gonna come out and help. And the last thing is I just want to say thank you for watching the video.
You think the bush will catch my fall?
No.
Wait, what do you? Hey, bro, don't. Yeah, no.
No.
I don't.
But if you do it, I want to get it on film.
No, don't do that. Don't do it.